If we win the bid, it's going to be enormous for the island of Ireland. It probably is the biggest sporting tournament that we could host as an island. That's the only way we can pull this off, by everyone in the country coming together, showing the world exactly what we can do as a country. Hi, I'm here in government buildings in Dublin, and my colleague Kieran Cannon is in Dakar in Senegal in Africa. He's a Minister for International Development, and he has some great news about how Ireland's helping children all around the world to get an education, especially those living in war zones. So over to you, Kieran.
That's correct, Taoiseach. I'm here in Dakar today. Back to you, Taoiseach.
Thanks, Kieran. That's fantastic news. We'll have more important good news in the months ahead about how Ireland is supporting people all around the world and giving them real opportunities. And in March, I'll be announcing more details about the government's plans to double our global footprint and promote Irish interests, Irish culture, and Irish trade links all around the world. It's all part of our vision to ensure that Ireland is at the heart of Europe, the common European home that we helped to build, and that Ireland is also an island at the centre of the world. A Healthy Ireland is a government initiative designed to help people, empower people, and encourage people to take control of their own health and to make those changes to their lifestyle that will really improve their health both now and into the future. My message is to make 2018 a healthy year for Ireland and a healthy year for everyone, and to make those small changes in lifestyle that make a big difference. These projects are big investments, but they're all about improving quality of life. It means spending less time in the car, being able to get from A to B in a clean, efficient new transport system, the kind of thing we're used to seeing in other cities when we travel around the world, but maybe don't have enough of in Ireland. And it's really all about something very simple, enabling people to go about their lives in a better way, helping them to get home, get to work, get to college, spending less time in traffic, and also, because of better public transport, having a little bit more time with the family. And when you add all that up, it makes it really worth it. I'm really pleased to be here today for the official opening of the Varadkar building, which is part of Google's campus here in Dublin. I think in many ways the most important thing is the fact that it provides really good employment for people. There's 7,000 people now working for Google in Ireland, but also it speaks to Ireland's place in the world and the strength of our economy, that big companies like Google want to base their European operations here in Dublin. The Education Action Plan is so important. Ireland already has a very good education system, but it's our ambition now to make our education and training service the best in Europe within 10 years. It's important for a number of reasons, most of all because education is the best way to give people the opportunity to be the best person they can be. It's also the great leveller and helps to break cycles of disadvantage, which is so important in trying to build a more just society. And also the world is becoming more competitive, and I want to make sure that our children, our young people, our students, adults and workers of the future are able to compete with the best in the world. They're in every county in Ireland, every community, and I've always felt that these are great people. They're people who create their own job, they create jobs for other people as well, and we've an important role as a government in encouraging self-employment, but also making sure that the self-employed are treated fairly in the tax system and that there's a safety net there for them if they ever need it. In Budget 2017, the government made changes to ensure you get more for your PRSI. It's all about rewarding work and greater fairness. And as of March this year, for the first time, treatment benefit was extended to self-employed people who've paid sufficient PRSI contributions. Along with this, last year's budget also allowed for some dental and optical benefits to be restored for everyone who's enough PRSI contributions. Benefits we used to enjoy, and I'm pleased to say we can now avail of again. I'm delighted that these benefits are now back for 2.5 million people who contribute to PRSI. Most especially, I'm delighted if you are self-employed and pay PRSI, a farmer, a small business owner, a professional or a trade person, you're now entitled to these benefits for the first time. So, self-employed people have equality of access to treatment benefits with employed people, and that's a much fairer system. Whether you're self-employed or employed, your PRSI is going to get you more. We're making work pay, advancing the contributory principle, implementing a new deal for the self-employed, and improving benefits all round. Well, this is really all about making sure that we've balanced regional development in Ireland, that all parts of the country can benefit from economic recovery and that there's economic opportunity for everyone. It's important to have foreign direct investment, to have big companies coming in from America investing in Ireland. What's equally important is that we back small companies to grow from the bottom up, to grow from the ground up, to create jobs in their home places and become big companies themselves. And that's really the philosophy and the thinking behind this fund. Schools, new hospitals, investments in roads and railways, for example.
It's not fair that
in 2018 we're going to balance the books. It's the first time in 10 years that we've done so. Budget 2018 is going to allow us to do two important things when it comes to public spending. We're going to have more money for public services, so that means more nurses, more teachers, more Gardaí, and also we're going to have more money to invest in our infrastructure, new schools, new hospitals, investments in roads and railways, for example. The most important thing when it comes to this budget is we're taking a 10-year view and a long-term perspective about our economy and society. So we're not going to repeat the mistakes of the past. We're going to make sure that we balance the books, reduce the debt, keep prices under control and make sure the economy doesn't overheat. And that's really important because it's going to allow businesses, farmers, individuals, families, everyone really to prepare for the future, understanding what the plan is. Tá an ceannagam an Gaeilge agus an Gaeltacht mar cuid an oidhreacht is luachmhara atá againn, agus mar cuid dar bhéiniúlaíocht mar náisiún. Tásúlagam go méid gach duine páirteach im líon na Gaeilge. Idir cainteoirí líofa, daoine gan mhór an Gaeilge acu, daoine an Éireann agus daoine thar 2040 is a plan for our social, economic and cultural development, a 10-year plan to invest in our infrastructure as a country, a plan to make Ireland a country that reflects the best of who we are and what we aspire to.